listening to Frey. Starting right now. Here's your host, Alfredo Leon.
Thank Allah, as Denny Hamlin won his second Daytona 500 in 4 years on Sunday after taking the checkered flag for Joe Gibbs Racing a month after Joe Gibbs' oldest son passed away after a long battle with a degenerative neurological disease. J.D. Gibbs was 49. Hamlin moved out front after a final restart and had teammate Kyle Busch blocking in the final lap. Busch finished second, followed by another teammate in Eric Jones. It was a 1-2-3 finish for Joe Gibbs Racing. Defending Cup Series champion Joey Logano was fourth. After Logano, here's the rest of the top 10. Michael McDowell finishing fifth, driving a 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. Ty Dillon, nice run for him, finishing sixth in the 13 car for Jermaine Racing. Kyle Larson finishing seventh, driving a 42 car for Chip Ganassi Racing. Ryan Preece, rookie, first Cup race, finishing eighth, driving a 47 car for JTG Darting Racing. Ninth was Jimmy Johnson, driving a 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports, who also was his first race with the new crew chief, official race with new crew chief Kevin Mendering. And Ross Chastain, good run for him. There's a 10th driving the 15 car for Premium Motorsports. Other notables included Jamie McMurray, who won the Daytona 500 in 2010, competed in his final race, finishing 22nd, driving a 40 car for Chip Ganassi Racing, in which he won his first career race in 2002 at the then Lowe's Motor Speedway, subbing in for an injured Sterling Marlin, driving the 40 car sponsored by Coors Light, and was a Dodge at the time in his second Cup start. He will join Fox Sports. Here's what Coach Gibbs said about the win, his son, Denny, and more, courtesy of Fox Sports.
I got to tell you, what happened right here, JD's name is on that car. That's his number 11 with Denny. He found Denny. I'm just saying, what happened here is emotional for all of us, the family. This is Jackson. Denny racing like he did right there is just unbelievable. I'm emotionally shot. This is
What's
Jackson,
it mean, Joe?
all our
That
grandkids here. I'm just saying, what happened here is really unreal, and I'm just thrilled. I think JD had the best view of everything. It's really an unbelievable experience. I don't know how to put it in any other words. I just thank the Lord for letting us be a part of this. Yeah, and I hope people will go to jdgibbslegacy.com and see that video. I think it could be life-changing for them.
Congratulations, Joe.
Joe Gibbs Racing and Fox Sports paid tribute to J.D. Gibbs early in the race. The team and the network recognized Gibbs during the 11th lap of the Daytona 500. Gibbs' favorite number was 11, the car number Hamlin has driven for the team since 2005. Here's what Hamlin had to say on what J.D. Gibbs means to him, the whole event, and more, also courtesy of Fox.
The whole family, they've done so much for me over the course of my career. It's just this one's for JD. We're desperately going to miss him the rest of our lives, but his legacy still lives on through Joe Gibbs Racing, and proud to do this for them.
Hamlin, who was also asked on what his new crew chief, Chris Gabehart, meant to him, since Hamlin worked with him in an Xfinity series, and what was it that he knew and believed that both of them could do with Hamlin as well, try to get them back to winning and more.
He's a short track racer. That's what I love about him. He's just got that short track mentality, same as Wheels, and Wheels' car ran pretty damn good today too. So it's just amazing to be in this position. Thank FedEx, Toyota, all these partners, Coca-Cola, the Jordan brand, Monster Energy, everyone who put this car on the racetrack. This is amazing. I don't want to tear this one up because I want to put it back in my house.
Here's also what Hamlin said on what it was like to celebrate winning the Great American Race for a second time.
I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy it more. I mean, I think I was so dumbfounded about everything that happened in the first time with the photo finish and everything. This one lets me soak it in a little bit more. I'm going to have a terrible hangover tomorrow, but I'm going to enjoy it the rest of my life.
Speaking of that photo finish, Hamlin previously won the 500 in 2016 in what was the closest finish in the history of that race. He barely edged out Martin Truex Jr., who was driving for Virtual Road Racing at the time, to get the W, who is now his teammate at Joe Gibbs Racing. Ironic, huh? But great win for Hamlin. What a memorable win. What a way to honor J.D. Gibbs and his legacy. And the website, if you go on jdgibbslegacy.com, like Joe Gibbs said, and definitely stuff there you can check out. I haven't checked it out myself, but I may need to see what it's like. But what an honor to do him, and great win for Hamlin to get his second Daytona 500 in 4 years. And what a way to end a long losing streak. He didn't win a race last year for the first time in his full-time career, and he finally got back to victory lane. That's the perfect way to end a long winning streak, is to get back in victory lane the first race of the next season, which he did. And now he's in the chase, so good for him there. And congratulations to him on the win. And what a way to honor him, J.D. Gibbs. He and Joe Gibbs discovered him when he was a teenager, I think, around 12, 13 or 14, something like that. And he even wrote in a letter that he said he wanted to win the Daytona 500 on a date, ironically, February 17th, which was the date that the 500 was, and he won it on the 17th. Pretty ironic that he did that. And he said he would join us more. I mean, what happened with 2016 when he beat Truex? It was just all of a sudden, he couldn't believe it and everything. But this one, he was right heads on in front of the leader this one, and he was able to enjoy it more. I mean, not many drivers win a second Daytona 500, but he has. And, I mean, good for him that he's able to get another win, and congratulations to him on winning the 500. No better storybook ending that a Joe Gibbs driver, especially the 11, because how J.D. Gibbs, that's his favorite number, and he discovered Hamlin, which is how he got the opportunity at Joe Gibbs Racing in the first place. He had his father, Joe, discovered it, and Hamlin said when he was younger he wanted to drive for the Joe Gibbs Racing one day, and Joe Gibbs never forgot. Coach Gibbs gave him the opportunity to drive the 11 car, and he's been driving it pretty much ever since. And now he's got 2 Daytona 500 wins. Same, he's got some momentum, some confidence now, and now he's got the sticker as every driver's honoring J.D. Gibbs and Glenn Wood as well, who also passed away during the offseason. So all the teams have stickers on their cars, and they're honoring those two. And it's close for Joe Gibbs. I mean, he's the father, and also the son of his son Coy Gibbs. He also raced in NASCAR as well. And what a way to honor J.D. by getting the win for Hamlin. And 1-2-3 finish. That couldn't be any better storybook ending than how it happened at the end of the 500. So congratulations to Hamlin, and good win, and confidence going into Atlanta coming up very soon. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can keep this going. But congratulations to Hamlin again on winning the Daytona 500, second time in 4 years, and pretty incredible that he did this again with a new crew chief. When he won it in 2016, he had a new crew chief then too, Mike Wheeler. And now he's got the new crew chief and Chris Gabehart. So something about these new crew chiefs that give him confidence winning the Daytona 500. I mean, he's got a new scheme this year. So, I mean, good for him to be able to get to victory lane again. And let's see what he does moving forward and see how the rest of the competition does as well. But Hamlin's got momentum going to Atlanta. See if he can keep it going. So, but congratulations to him on getting back to victory lane. And good for him. And what a way. I wanted him to win and not Kyle Busch, especially since not a big fan of him. Can't stand him. But it's fitting that Hamlin did it because of the 11 and all the connections with J.D. Gibbs, Joe Gibbs. So, and the fact is, how Gibbs was J.D.'s favorite number, like I said, and Hamlin wanted that car, and it's a fitting way to win the 500, and the perfect way to do it in the biggest race of the season in the sport. So it was pretty neat to be able to do that. So pretty cool. Congratulations again to Hamlin on winning. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you are brand new. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.